Focus is the new dominance because in a world designed to fracture attention, the ability to concentrate has become rare and powerful. Distraction is no longer accidental, it is engineered. Notifications, noise, constant updates, endless content all compete for your mind. Most people surrender without realizing it. Their attention is pulled in dozens of directions, leaving nothing fully developed. The person who can focus stands apart immediately. Dominance used to be associated with force, control over others, or visible authority. Today, dominance shows up as control over self. The ability to stay locked on a task, a goal, or a direction, while everything else tries to interrupt, is a form of power that cannot be faked. You cannot outsource focus. You cannot shortcut it. You either have it, or you don't. Focus determines depth. Shallow attention produces shallow results. When attention is divided, effort is diluted. You may feel busy, but nothing substantial gets built. Focus allows depth of thought, depth of skill, depth of execution. Depth is what separates professionals from amateurs, leaders from followers, builders from spectators. Most people mistake multitasking for efficiency. In reality, it fragments performance. Switching attention constantly increases error, reduces quality, and drains mental energy. Focus simplifies. It narrows the field until only what matters remains. This simplification creates speed without rush and precision without stress. Focus also protects momentum. Momentum is fragile. It requires uninterrupted effort to build and only a small distraction to break. Every time attention is pulled away, momentum resets. Those who protect focus maintain forward motion, while others stall repeatedly. In competitive environments, focus becomes an advantage because it compounds quietly, while others scatter their attention across trends, opinions, and distractions. The focused individual improves steadily. Over time, this steady improvement creates a gap that feels sudden to outsiders, but was built gradually. Focus is uncomfortable because it removes escape routes. When you are focused, you are face to face with difficulty. You cannot hide in distraction. You must confront confusion, boredom, resistance, and self-doubt directly. Many people avoid focus because it exposes limits, but those limits are exactly where growth happens. A focused mind is harder to manipulate. Distraction is a primary tool of control. When attention is scattered, influence becomes easy. Trends dictate behavior. Emotions swing with headlines. Focus anchors you. You decide what deserves attention instead of reacting to what demands it. Focus also sharpens judgment. When the mind is cluttered, decisions become reactive. You chase what is loud instead of what is meaningful. Focus clears noise. With fewer inputs, patterns emerge. You can see cause and effect more clearly. This clarity improves timing and strategy. In work, focus produces quality. In learning, it produces mastery. In training, it produces progress. In relationships, it produces presence. Wherever focus goes, results follow. Wherever focus is absent, potential leaks away. The ability to focus is built through discipline, not motivation. Motivation fluctuates. Focus must remain. Discipline creates routines that protect attention even when you don't feel like it. Over time, these routines become automatic. What once required effort becomes default behavior. Focus also requires saying no. No to unnecessary commitments. No to constant availability. No to information that doesn't serve your goals. Every yes to distraction is a no to progress. This trade-off is unavoidable. Those who dominate understand this and choose intentionally. Focus creates identity. When you consistently give attention to something, you become associated with it. Skill grows, confidence follows. Others begin to recognize your competence. This recognition is not sought. It emerges as a byproduct of sustained attention. In a distracted world, focused people appear intense, disciplined, even intimidating. Not because they are aggressive, but because they are unmoved by noise. They don't chase validation. They don't react to every stimulus. This steadiness commands respect. Focus also reduces anxiety. Constant attention switching keeps the nervous system activated. The mind never settles. Focus allows immersion. Immersion creates flow. Flow quiets mental chatter. This calm improves performance and well-being simultaneously. Focus strengthens memory and learning. When attention is deep, information sticks. Skills integrate. Understanding becomes intuitive. Shallow exposure produces familiarity, not competence. Focus turns effort into capability. Those who lack focus often blame external factors: lack of time, lack of resources, lack of opportunity. In reality, attention is often the missing piece. With focused effort, limited time becomes effective time. Focus is not about intensity all the time. It is about intentional allocation. Knowing when to work deeply and when to rest fully. Half working and half resting accomplish neither. Focus creates clear boundaries between effort and recovery. Focus also makes progress measurable. When attention is directed consistently, results accumulate. You can track improvement. You can adjust based on feedback. Distraction obscures cause and effect, making growth feel random. In leadership, focus sets direction. When leaders are distracted, teams scatter. When leaders are focused, priorities become clear. Focus aligns effort. Alignment multiplies output. Focus trains patience. Deep work takes time. Results are not immediate. Focus keeps you engaged long enough for compounding to occur. Those who abandon focus early never experience this effect. Focus also reduces regret. Many mistakes come from divided attention, missed details, poor timing, reactive decisions. Focus increases accuracy. Accuracy reduces damage. The modern environment rewards speed, but focus ensures sustainability. Speed without focus leads to burnout. Focus allows consistent output over time. Consistency outperforms bursts of effort. Focus is also a form of self-respect. It signals that your goals matter enough to protect your attention. You stop treating your mind as public property. You become selective. When focus becomes habitual, distraction feels uncomfortable. Noise becomes obvious. You notice how much energy others waste reacting. This awareness reinforces discipline. Focus is not about isolation. It is about priority. You can engage with the world without being consumed by it. You choose when to connect and when to concentrate. As attention becomes more fragmented globally, focus becomes more valued. What is rare becomes dominant. Those who control their focus control their output. Those who control their output control their trajectory. Focus is the quiet force shaping outcomes while distraction chases stimulation. In the end, dominance is not about overpowering others. It is about mastering attention in a world that profits from stealing it.